Had some interesting developments that happened here in Bellompom, and I figured I'd share with you because it's quite an interesting topic. So, I met a foreigner and his Filipina, and they, for the most part, seem like a pretty happy couple and everything. Back in April of last year. And just to let you know, I mean, obviously I'm not going to tell you their names, I'm not going to tell you where they're from or anything of that nature, but this is real life and real live events. And they're still unfolding to this very moment, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into it, right? So, there was this foreigner, and like I said, seems like a really nice guy. Had some great conversations with him, got to know him a little bit. Pretty decent guy as far as I can tell, right? And so he needed to go back to his home country. But he did have a baby with his Filipina, and he had been here for almost a solid year, and I guess he needed to go back. So he went back to his home country, and he was there for, I want to say 3 months. And when he came home, his Filipina and him broke up. Now, here's what's really interesting about that. So right after he left, his Filipina went missing. Like, she disappeared, snuck out the house, disappeared. People were looking for her. And I know this because people came over to my house asking people here at my house if they had seen her. And they were in a frenzy because she left the baby and just disappeared. Well, fast forward to the future. So this Filipina, she breaks up with her boyfriend, and they agree to co-parenting and trying to work things out, right? It's like, well, that's very amicable, you know, I'm glad to hear that, honestly. Well, the strange thing about that, though, is things develop, right? And things start coming out. Well, what comes out is that the moment he left, she found her a new boyfriend, a new foreigner, and was sneaking out to see him and things of that nature. Well, I guess they spent some time while her boyfriend was at home getting to know each other. Well, the things about that is that they got to know each other, and she decided that he was a little bit better fit for her. But the problem is she has a baby with this foreigner, and he's coming back. Well, he got back, as I said, and these things start coming out, and you know, obviously they had some choice words for each other, but they're still trying to work it out. He's trying to be a bigger man, you know, and do what's right for his kid, and that makes sense to me. And as he told me, it's his only kid, and you know, he's like 62, so it's his only kid ever. Well, here's where it gets really crazy. So the crazy part is that the Filipina wants her ex, the foreigner, to take the baby back to his home country. And I'm like, without her? What? Is something going on? And you know what? He verified this with me, and we were sitting talking, having a conversation, and he told me that's what he's got to do, and that's what they're planning on doing. And the reason being is that her new boyfriend has paid for her to get a passport, and she wants to go to his home country, which is obviously different than the other foreigner's home country. So, but she can't do that with a baby, right? So, for her interest, so she can do what she wants to do, she's basically giving away her baby so she can go have a new life with her new boyfriend. Now, whether there were other problems or not, I'm sure there was, but that's just the skinny of the story. And of course, as he was telling me, he was like, I don't know if this is really going to happen or if this is what she really wants, but this is what she keeps saying she wants and that she wants to do. So, and since he spends part-time in his home country and part-time here in the Philippines, they're just talking about bringing the kid back and forth, I guess. But still, if he takes the kid out the country, he doesn't ever have to bring it back because it has citizenship in that other country, and the mom doesn't. So obviously, people are really not thinking this one through. But if you want to know whether or not all Filipinas are faithful, whether or not they're conservative or they're going to do all these things, well, this is a prime example. And yes, I've actually been watching this play out in real time with the people. And it gets a little more crazier. And what's funny about this, and I'm going to give you just a little bit more backstory. All right. So, he told me all about this stuff, and, she doesn't deny this stuff. So it's not like she's trying to hide it. Not anymore, at least. Everybody knows she found a new boyfriend. Everybody knows she's trying to get a passport. But the gossip level, and I guess that inner side of her decided to kick in where she's like, oh no, my ex was talking to someone else, another foreigner, and he may have been telling him the stuff that I've been telling him, or been lying about me, saying things that's not true. Well, she makes contact with Jenny Lynn, of course, and she is asking all kinds of questions. What did he say? Ask your foreigner. And I'm like, he didn't say anything that you don't already know. I mean, nothing like that. But man, it was question after question after question. They want to know every little detail. And then they want to make that other person look bad and start saying bad things about him. Because then I started hearing things about her ex that I didn't know, or don't even know if it's true or not. But it was like almost all in an effort to save face or have that I'm not the bad person here, even though I'm the one that cheated on him, and I'm the one that wants to give my baby away, or I'm the one that's going to run off to another country with a different foreigner. I don't care how you spin it, The bad person looks bad because of the actions of the bad person. If you got to make up stuff, or if you got to tell stories on someone else in order to make yourself look better for the things that you've done, it doesn't matter. You still did it. You're still the bad person, guys. So I wanted to share that story with you. And as this updates, if you guys want to know more about it, I'll make another video, because trust me, this ain't over. It gets real sticky around here. But hey, that's Province Lice. They live for gossip, and they live for drama. They'd rather have drama and hear gossip than eat food. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Peace.